look at this huge crab. Oh my god, it's so huge and it's moving. Oh my god! Here you go. So Chinese dishes of Zhejiang Province normally have a lot of seasonal ingredients because according to Chinese medicine, food must be eaten in season to combat too much yin, which is cold weather, and yang, which is hot weather. So today my video gonna be about the Chinese traditional restaurant, and this restaurant is quite special because everything is made is really in ancient Chinese style, and it even looks like a small museum, and you will see later there are some pieces of art of ancient Chinese history. This restaurant is really popular, and as you may know, Chinese people usually have lunch at around 12 p.m. but this restaurant doesn't allow any reservations, so you need to just come in advance in order to get the seat, especially if you have a big group of people. You need to come earlier. So I am with my Chinese friends and we arrived here at around 11 in order to get a seat, because if you arrive at 12 there were going to be no seats. The doors of this restaurant represent the gates of an ancient Chinese city. Red color is the most popular color in China and also represents fire. And the handles of these doors are decorated with the dragons. The dragon symbolizes power and strength in Chinese culture. So as you can see, the place is packed. It's not even 12 p.m. yet. Here is the main plate, chopsticks, which are called kuaizi, and here is the napkin and some soy sauce or vinegar here. This is for rice or some soups, and this is a cup for drinking. So while you're waiting for your food, you can have some refreshments, watermelon and some melon or some other fruits. So Zhejiang Province is very famous for its seafood all over China. Even some of my Chinese friends from other cities, they always ask me to send them some seafood from Ningbo city where I am. And here we can see the variety of seafood, different types of fish, the shrimps and squid, and different types of shellfish. Just compare the size of me and this crab. It's huge. It's huge and it's moving. And these are lobsters. I think these are lobsters, right? I'm not an expert of seafood, so I need to ask my Chinese friends. I mean, look at them. They look dead, but they're supposed to be alive. But no, they're not dead. They're moving. Yeah, they're moving. Yay! I hope the dishes here are also very tasty, and it's not only beautiful restaurant, but also serve nice food. I hope to enjoy it. Normally Chinese restaurants have these round-shaped tables, and in the middle there is a sliding glass where dishes will be placed in the middle for everyone to share. The rice is served separately in small bowls. So if you're in China and you don't know how to use chopsticks, it's gonna be a big problem for you, because you will not be able to keep up with the food that is coming and won't be able to consume it on time, because Chinese people eat very fast. Okay, so our table is getting filled with these beautiful dishes. This is some kind of salad from seasonal vegetables. This is fish, it's like smoked fish. And next is some kind of seaweed with some spices, and this is soup with noodles. And next dish is tofu with some stuffing in the middle, no meat there. Here are peanuts, and these white round balls are rice balls, which is a dessert in Chinese cuisine. Inside it has some sesame. Okay, so I'm trying the frog right now, frog meat. Actually, I tried a little bit already. It's very spicy. It has like this. It's a small. Like, do you see this small dot? It's actually like Sichuan pepper, which makes your tongue numb. So it's dangerous if you eat it all. So the frog meat has little bones. It actually tastes a little bit like chicken, but much more tender meat. Love it, honestly. So in the front hall of the restaurant we can see this coach or carriage, if you would say, and there is a room for one person only or two people maximum. And I think this carriage was carried by horses or mules from two sides. I'm gonna try the fish. It's a smoked fish. Very tasty. And it's a little bit sweet. After spicy frog, it goes well with it. Yeah, really love it. Little tiny fish bones, so be careful. This is very beautifully decorated dish, but it's not Chinese at all. It is typical Japanese dish with sashimi, which is raw fish, normally salmon and other type of fish, and you need to consume it with some lime and some wasabi and soy sauce, and the taste is amazing. Oops, drop it. Okay, this is a big piece of beef. I need to try it, because beef is not that good in China. Tastes good. Very tender. That's very rare in China. Good beef meat. It's very rare and expensive. So this restaurant is really, really good. Oh, this is the frog dish that is usually served with a lot of chili. Ooh. This is an interesting combination of some mushrooms, some vegetables, green vegetables, and eel. Again, vegetables plus seafood. Nothing more, nothing else. So I'm gonna try the fish now. So Chinese people eat fish more often than beef or any other type of meat. They actually eat pork a lot and fish. Very tender. But you need to dip it into the sauce, then it will be very tasty. So the sauce is very important. And I'm sometimes afraid to eat fish in China because I'm afraid of the little bones. But actually Chinese people taught me how to eat fish so that you can like easily remove bones. So this is the rice ball, and inside it has sesame. Actually it's sweet and it's really tasty, but this rice gives like a little bit weird taste. It's like I don't know, it tastes a little bit weird and you need to get used to it, but it's really tasty, at least for me. Here you go. This is black sesame. It's really good for health. Yummy. So here you can see the price for all of this stuff. like fish is 628 yuan for half kilo. The price is always for half a kilo. This lobsters is 598. So shrimps are the cheapest, 238 per half kilo. 328 for these beautiful guys, lobsters I think. And this our guy, this crab is costs 508 per 500 gram. Oh my god, these are huge, just huge. It's time for the dessert. These cubes are made from glutinous rice flour. Here are the shelves for alcohol. I think these are mostly wine, foreign alcohol drinks. This is baijiu, which is like a really strong alcohol drink in China. And this nice red packaging, which you can buy and give it as a gift to your friends abroad. This would be really expensive, I think. This also you can eat, the crabs. And here are the like some kind of huge giant snails. Here are more stuff, the crabs that are already dead. Those who love seafood, this is like a heaven. Huge. Look at this, guys. Huge. As you can see, this is a special hall only for big special events like weddings. In this big hall there are only tables, so there is no dance floor, as you may notice. So actually I have been to many Chinese weddings and they really do not dance, and that was really surprising for me, because actually the whole wedding is about eating food. So people come and they just eat food for about 2 hours. I mean, there also can be some performances. Like for example, look, there is a stage and usually the host will stay here to entertain the guests. Here is again the area for different pieces of art. We can see here is the huge musical instrument, something similar like harp. And behind that we can see some containers, I guess for water or other liquids.